Welcome to Bonanza Highlights Trail. 17 miles of rugged roads, mountain history, and ghost towns. Onyx rates it as a moderate run, but what you'll find here is more than a drive. This is a museum without walls, where every mile tells a story. We are running my original route backwards. So we just completed the route to the Silver Kings, and now we are on Adler Creek, which is what it is called to off of the road. On Onyx, it is a featured trail named Bonanza Highlights. So the reason why we are taking this trail instead of going down and around and up to the Otto Mears toll road is this goes through some of the mining towns that Otto Mears built his toll road for. This is rated to be a 4. I don't know how long ago this was rated, and it is also said to take 4 hours. It's only 16.8 miles long. I figure the reason why it was rated so long is because if you stop at all of the mining relics and abandoned towns that you can, it's going to take a little bit longer than just driving the track. That is the plan. We are probably going to have to find camp along the way because it is currently 7 o'clock right now. So we may not even get too far into the trail right off the bat before we set up camp. But if you are a Patreon or a YouTube member, you do have access to our routes and waypoints for free with your membership. And if you are not a paying Patreon member or a YouTube member, we do have a website where we at least give the routes that we run for free. So definitely go ahead and check those out. Bonanza sprung up in 1880 after silver was discovered in Kerber Creek. That same year, former President Ulysses S. Grant toured nearby towns like Salida, Gunnison, and Leadville, though not Bonanza itself. At its peak, thousands lived here, convinced it would rival Leadville. Today, Bonanza is one of Colorado's smallest towns with fewer than 20 year-round residents.
Okay.
We found camp next to the legal tender mine. The bold name reflected the big hopes of its owners, but the reality never matched the promise. For a time, small crews worked these veins, chasing the same silver that drew thousands into Bonanza. Today, little is left but the ruins, a reminder of dreams that never quite paid off.
Good morning, everyone. Last night we ran into the dark. We did some night wheeling. We were checking out a road that goes up to a lot of mines, hoping there'd be some camp spots along the way. Not really. It's all good. We ate supper and got to bed probably about 10 o'clock. So I guess it wasn't technically really late. We ended up at a pretty cool little area here. We're actually right off of a mine. And we got a few areas we're going to check out right off in the morning here. But I'll flip you around and show you where we're at. This was camp. I'll come around a little bit here. Try to avoid the sun blinding you. Not bad, huh? We're at an old mine site. We are gonna go to the very top of that. We almost did that last night. But see the trees? Once you get to those, it starts getting way steeper. I'm fine with doing that, but I didn't want to try to come back down that. I didn't know how it looked because I couldn't see it, obviously. Go for it.
Okay guys, so this is this is the mine right here. That's how you easily tell that there was a mine. That little patch right there. And this has been filled in by rock. So yeah. It's been filled in by rock. And oh wait, 360. And it probably was the size of a coffin chute. But yeah, good coffee for Black Rifle. Whatever. I'm gonna get the trail.
As the trail climbs towards Round Mountain, we pass the Shawmut Mine. Like so many early claims, it produced silver and lead for a short time before fading. Today, only tailing piles and scattered timbers remain, reminders of another gamble that never quite paid off. Higher up, we came across the Gladstone Shaft. Shafts like this dropped miners deep into the earth to follow narrow veins of ore. Today, it's collapsed and sealed for safety, but in its day, it was one more attempt to extract wealth from these rugged mountains. Overlooking the valley is Whale Hill, named for its massive humpback shape. Its slopes are scarred by numerous tunnels and stopes. The tailing piles spilling down the hill are still visible, marking the spots where miners cut into the ridge more than a century ago. Crawling our way through the remainder of this trail, and Levi's back there driving trains.
Well, I'm parking the train.
Working with trains?
No, parking.
Oh, but you're still driving them, right?
Well, yeah, kind of.
Well, I just heard you doing shape and a haircut, 2 bits.
Yeah.
Or do you just do it in the game just to do it?
I just do it in the game. I just empty the whole train, turn the lights on.
So,
Don't lights really cool?
where are you parking the train?
I think that says Kilmer.
Kilmer? Like Val Kilmer?
I don't know. The yellow one.
Central.
Central. Well, that's where I'm at.
There you go.
Got a UP power.
Lake Valley. Is Lake Valley Death Valley?
This is Lake Valley. It's red.
Pretty views.
So Lake Valley and Death Valley are 2 different things?
Yeah.
Is Death Valley the desert?
Kind of. That's where you get the coal from.
Interesting.
What do you get from Lake Valley? Fish.
I mean, what's weird is the engine that says Lake Valley
Yeah?
is red. And there's a couple switchers that are also red.
Nice.
And it's not like your newer switchers, it's your butthead switchers.
What does that mean?
It has a long nose, but it doesn't. Okay, so it doesn't have the nose of a GP like the Firestone engine.
So it's not, it doesn't just come off to an end, like a sharp end?
No, it's got a small cab. I don't know how to pronounce it. Okay, so it's got a long nose.
So it's like a Pete,
Kind of.
but with a smaller cab.
I'll show you.
So it's like a day cab with a long nose Pete end?
Yeah. I'll show you.
Can't see very well, it's dark, but
Yeah.
I can see.
Yeah. I bet the people can. Minecart. Minecart trail.
So it's showing 892 to go straight.
Yeah?
Oh, that must just be like some people have gone up there
Oh, to like look at something?
or park or camp or something.
Okay. Carry on.
I want to go.
One thing I do want to point out that we have noticed, if for some reason your navigation app is not working or you didn't download your offline maps and it's not loading very well, this trail has signs with little mine carts to let you know that you're on the track. So like over here, it's up there, but right here, because this is a different highway that leads off of this track, it doesn't have the little sign with the mine cart. I know you can't see right now, I'm gonna have to zoom in the video, but there's one, there's probably one over there. So one of the most impressive stops along the trail is the Antoro Mine, sometimes called the Antoro Tunnel. First developed in the early 1880s, Antoro produced silver, lead, zinc, and copper. Unlike many claims that fizzled quickly, this one endured on and off until the 1950s.
This is where the mine was. There's track going straight into the ground. And look, here's ties.
Yeah.
So this is where the mine would have been.
Maybe.
Well, why would there be track going straight in?
Unless they did repairs here. So this is another one of those areas that did well.
The whale mine, I think, is down below.
Yep.
This looks pretty new.
Yeah, 2x4s, 2x10s.
Yeah, this is relatively new. Like maybe 20s, 30s.
Yeah.
Hell, this could even be from the 50s.
Yeah, it looks like it's dimensional 2x4s. The old chute. All the hard work they went through to make this stuff. Mother Nature slowly reclaiming it all.
So we have come down from the mining operations up there and then up on the hill, and we are cooking up some hot dogs for lunch. Hot dogs.
I'd like to go to Tim Conway.
Want to see 2:45? Anyway, so we're gonna eat some hot dogs and then get back on the road. I know it's gonna be kind of hard to see, but we were just down there. And now we are up here, and over there is the Antoro Tunnel. I told Levi he probably wouldn't be able to get up to this tunnel, and little did I know that there is a road that leads you up here. And it actually keeps going that way.
All right, we're gonna stick you into a mine shaft.
Yep.
Here, you can still walk among old buildings, the mill foundations, and the partially blocked off tunnel portal. On Onyx, the Antoro Shaft is marked above us, the vertical drop tied into the same ore body as the tunnel. Together, the shaft and the tunnel made Antoro one of the most developed operations in the Bonanza district.
Look at the tie out here.
Yeah. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
These ruins are tangible proof of a mine that outlasted most of the other mines in the area.
All right, so we're not really sure how this all worked, but
Well, I'll tell you how.
I'll just go like this and you kind of get an idea. So, straight up's a chute. They drop it down, and we think this grate here,
What would separate big stuff to the little stuff?
yeah, it would separate. The little stuff would all fall down, and the big stuff would stay up here. Maybe they had a manual, like a guy up here, sorting it at that point. But the other thing too is there's nothing stopping it off to the sides. So I'm not sure. I'm guessing that's probably an airline or a water pipe. We're not really sure, but it's pretty neat.
Yeah.
They had something here, some kind of a box.
Maybe that was a seat for a break or something.
I don't know. Actually, I bet you that was a slush or a sluice box, because look down there. There's a chute right below it.
Well, that means
I don't know.
there would also be one over there too.
Pretty neat though. All right, everyone. We just made a detour. We've been making a lot of detours.
Yes.
This one is very high up there. You have to make this detour. Where did we come again?
Antoro Tunnel.
Yep. We have linked it.
It's all marked on waypoints, so if you're a Patreon or a YouTube member, you have access to all this stuff.
Yeah, it's a little jaunt off the main road, but I'd say probably, what, 5 or 10 minutes off the main road?
Not even that.
This is very cool.
And this operation is technically a national forest, so if you wanted to camp up here, you could. It is above 11,000 feet, so it is going to be pretty chilly and windy. And also make sure you pick up after yourself and don't take nothing from the buildings.
Well, and in my opinion, I would not do any wood fires up here at all.
There's way too many aspens.
Even if there's no burn ban, I would not do an open flame. I'd do propane at most. But just my 2 cents. I'm definitely afraid of burning something down here.
We're gonna track back down and get back on the track. Okay, so we have finished the Bonanza highlights. We are going to be making a bit of a detour. We are still on the original track that I had planned, but instead of going over Marshall Pass, we are going to go right onto Marshall Pass Road over to 285 to Poncha Springs and get fuel.
Yeah, big girl's thirsty.
No.
We need some go-go juice.
Yes.
Groceries down in there.
Correct. From Bonanza, history climbs even higher. This is where Otto Mears, the pathfinder of the San Juans, carved one of his toll roads. Somebody thought it'd be a good idea to take their truck out of 4-wheel drive.
Somebody didn't realize that was a deep hole.
That's really not gone well.
Hey, we made it!
How deep was that hole?
It would have stopped my Jeep. We're gonna get out and look here.
Yeah. Like, holy crap.
Yeah, there's a tree there. Jesus Christ.
Oh, well,
Oh.
so it didn't look like that when I pulled in.
Well.
Well, that's a hole.
So one other thing that we have noticed is in the Rio Grande National Forest, there is a bunch of avalanche debris.
Yeah. You went with a lot of trees that were laying on the trail. And they just come in and just cut on both sides.
See, I mean,
So you gotta squeeze through. That might not be avalanche debris, but
I bet you it is. But yeah.
still really neat though. Some of the past places we've been up so far has been crazy.
And somebody needs to charge more on this toll road to help with the upkeep.
Yeah. Otto Mears needs a little extra money to fix her up.
Yes. This toll road linked Bonanza to Marshall Pass, with toll gates at both ends charging 10 cents per wagon. Later, the Denver and Rio Grande Railroad laid its Marshall Pass line closely following Mears' original alignment. What began as a toll road for wagons became a steel lifeline for locomotives. Today, you can still drive this road as Forest Road 869. It's steep in places, rocky in others, but rewarding at every turn. Trails like this are more than dirt and rock. They're chapters of Colorado's story. Every mine, every collapsed shaft, every pile of tailings tells the story of risk, hard labor, and short-lived dreams. Out here, you don't just read history, you drive through it. The Bonanza Highlights Trail carries the memory of a boomtown that rose and fell in just a few short decades. The Shawmut, the Legal Tender, the Gladstone, Whale Hill, and the Antoro each left their mark. And Otto Mears' toll road carried it all through the Rockies. Today, those stories live under your tires. But out here, every mile is a step back in time.
See the moose? Mama's in the water and baby's up on the rock.
So we have reached the end of the Otto Mears toll road. We completed Bonanza Highlights. That's the name of the featured trail on Onyx. We are going to air up and go into Poncha Springs, get some fuel.
Go-go juice.
And then we are going to head to the next adventure.
Yeah, and I'll be waving at all the 18-wheelers.
Well, get to helping your dad air up. Come on. So anyway, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, comment down below. And if you want to check us out on Patreon, support us, or a YouTube membership, check that out too. And I'm actually wearing merch. So check that out too. And we'll catch you on the next one. What do you got to do, Levi?